YouTube, I am back. This time at A15. Last time we knocked out the Watcher. I actually have no memory of the run because it has been like it's been like 9 or 10 days since I've played this. So I've got myself suitably rusty again to tackle A15, which is unfavorable events. So I assume this means that my question mark events are more likely to give me the bad result now than the good result. I don't know exactly what mathematically or art-wise, if you know following the Peglin series, this means to me. But in my head, I'm just going to take it that things that were 50-50 before, like, 50% favorable, 50% unfavorable, is going to be like 30-60 instead. And either way, I've kind of been preparing for this event, because I very rarely take the 50-50 events anyway. So, I don't know how much it's going to, like, disfavor me. Also, I don't know for exactly certain. It might also be that some events are just worse than others, and that's what it means. Like, it's going to give me worse events. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since I've played this character, so let's see what we can do. Lose starting relic. I kind of like my starting relic. Get a common relic to start with. It can be nice. Or transformer card. You know what? Give me a common relic. Bronze scales implies if I go defensive, I will be rewarded to some degree at least. To be fair, I don't think it means go, full turtle build. It's not quite a big enough draw to do that. But certainly if I was like... If I made the battles go a little bit longer, it would not be a bad thing. If I want to get 3 elite... We're fighting slime, by the way. If I want to get 3 elites, I have to go through an inflamed elite, which maybe we'll try it. Also, maybe now this, I should actually be avoiding question mark tiles. I just love the question mark tiles, though, so I'm still, like, heading in the direction of one. Good call, by the way. I know it's really nice. It's been, again, a while since I played this character. It'll be nice being able to take a bit of damage knowing I'm going to get 6 back again. This isn't lethal, right? No, it is lethal. I'm stupid. I definitely think we take Twin Strikes. I think getting any multi-hit move as this character... I think every time I've beat the game as this character, or near every time I've beat the game as this character, it's been with Strength build, right? Just pick up a card that says give you Strength, then duplicate it, and then duplicate it again, and so on and so forth. Remove, transform, or upgrade. Game, I tell you what. You know what? Let's roll the dice. Let's transform a card for a change of pace. Let me get rid of one of these pesky strikes and turn it into a clash. Well, at this point in time, we can make it work. In the long run, depending on like where the build goes, it might end up being effectively a curse. We'll see, though. Like, now I can't actually ever play it because of the curse. I think I kill you. Okay, any attack kills. And we're back to full health. So actually, I can't remember what ascension it was like 2 ago, like A13 or something, that caused me to take a bit of damage to start battles with. That's effectively gone now as this character, which is quite nice. It's quite a nice thing, right? I love cleave. I love being able to do, well, cleave damage, I guess. There are a few fights on this floor where it's just not game over if you don't have AoE damage, but like, you're going to be suffering at the end of it. Okay, so there is an optimal line here of defend, right? To then play the clash for more damage. But I don't need to, because I'm just going to do this anyway. You know, if you don't attack me, I'm completely okay about this. Armaments, Iron Wave, or Pummel. I do like Pummel as well for the strength gaining like aspect of the build. I'm not there yet, obviously, so I guess I don't take this. I think Armaments and Upgrade It is just a very solid line. And in fact... more than solid, it's a guaranteed line now because I will take an upgrade here. Get the Curse of Doubt. I actually think I can't do this because of Clash. To be fair, I don't normally do it, I think. Actually, maybe I do it more often than I think. Normally, I'll do it if I go into a shop immediately afterwards. But, I'm not. Okay, we have got some AoE damage in the form of cleave. Defend me, cleave me. Let me work this guy down first. Let's strike him. And that's my turn. Really good damage on the front guy. If I can kill him this turn, I'd feel pretty happy about things. And I can kill him on this turn. I'll pick up a kill here. Just stop him putting junk on my deck in the future. I'll take 5 more now, but I think it'll save me 5 more in the future. You know, it's like, take care of the pennies and the pounds take care of themselves, right? It's basically that adage. Okay, I can't play Clash this turn. It's not possible to curse. But also, I'm not taking damage, so I don't really care. I say that. I say I do somewhat care. It would be nice to pump out a bit more damage on this turn. Oh well. And I'm also showing my mode right now of just make the game last longer. They're going to keep hitting themselves on me. They're suffering as much as I am. Okay, can I kill from here? Just about. Not quite the phrase that Bob the Builder used to use, but, you know, it's not a million miles away. It's like bootleg Bob the Builder. Bab the Builder. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. That is good for a greed lord like me. Exhume, put a card that's exhausted into your hand, exhaust. Currently, that triggers on nothing, but I do, like, theoretically like the card. But it would be a curse until I can upgrade it. You know what? I'll actually take it for the future. I think if I didn't have armaments, I wouldn't have done this. It is a bit risky. I'll own up to it. Yeah, sure. I'll take 11 health to get some gold. Wait, does that normally give you more gold? Is that one of the downsides that I'm witnessing? The problem with, like, things like this where it's like a small niche difference to the run is that, oh, it actually shows you all the things here. But yeah, my memory is so bad that I just completely forget, like, is this the same as what it was before? No idea. Okay, that's a great relic to get, considering the fights that are incoming. Okay, there's nothing I can really improve my... Oh, actually, that's not true. Armaments could improve me. If I... Hang on a sec. If I hit you with this... It doesn't wake you up. Perfect news. Okay, I think this time I have to just go for it. I'm not going to get a better, like, opening than that. Maybe I shouldn't have done armaments, but I think in the long run it'll work out better. How defensive do I want to be here? I'm always scared of this fight of getting, like, siphoned down to, like, nothingness. So I think I'll try and be a bit more aggressive right now. I'll just, do I put the regen? You know, I'll put the regen now, just in case I get another potion. I'll keep the dex one for later. A very aggressive turn, I grant you. But I'm rewarded. I do waste a bit of the regen, to be fair. I did get another potion, though, as well, to be fair. Okay, do I want to take flex? Yeah, I think it's the build that I'm just most familiar with running. Gain some strength, double it again, double it again. That's what I want to do. Now, if the card doesn't show up, so be it. I'll just have to deal with, like, mini strength, I suppose. So I'm not locked in yet. The build is not locked in, but it's just... I'm getting the pieces together for the build that I feel comfortable with. I'm actually going to heal here. I was going to not heal, but... Well, 2 reasons. Firstly, I get a card, but secondly, I can always upgrade later, and this guy might actually kill me. I'm always scared of the Flaming Elites. They're pretty strong, right? I think I'll take Headbutt. Also quite good in the double the strength build. Okay, armaments me. I'm going to throw Exhume in the trash can. So that I can play Clash on this turn. And you've mugged the wrong person, is all I'm going to say. You mugged the wrong person. Now I mug you. Hummel, Cleave, or Fire Breathing? We're not going to go into a Status Curse build with a thing in my deck, a Clash in my deck. Pummel theoretically could be used. I'll take the Pummel now. Also, it gives me an exhaustible to bring back with the card that brings back exhaustibles. This is the guy actually that I was scared of. And I'm not thrilled with my opening, to be completely honest with you. I always feel bad floating 2 mana. Actually, I guess the best play is defend, 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 play Clash. Because I'm not bringing a card back with Headbutt, so this is the optimal line. You might not like it, but this is peak performance. Fortunately for me as well, he is, like, reduced in health. Is Armored here the sensible play? You know what? I think you gain 2 strength, I gain, like, 3 attack. That's a like-for-like trade, right? Eight damage, 10 damage, 8 damage, 6. Okay. It's a shame I can't pick up the kill this turn, but... Speaking of shames... I can leave him on 1 health. I think that's the play. Every time you play 3 skills, deal 5 to all. It could happen. It's not really what I'm after. Whirlwind is interesting. It's another AoE card. And I don't mind AoE cards. It rewards as well if I can get a ton of mana. This can also be good to get rid of the junk. I think I'll take a Whirlwind now. Wow, that's actually a lucky event. Where are these bad events I was promised? They're all good. Okay, I think I have to smith the Exhume. There are better options, I will grant you, but this is the one I just need to play it to get rid of it for now. And it's not quite true anymore. I guess Pummel can be brought back, but I think for the most part, I just want to get rid of it. Okay, I think this is the optimal line. Probably the last time I'm ever going to play Clash again. Armaments, Flex, Headbutt. What card do I want to bring back? It's probably Flex, right? And oh, Letter Opener. I forgot about Letter Opener. That 5 damage might matter. I was hoping for Pobbles, but oh well. Can I actually break through this turn? I have to get him down to 75, so I need to do 28 damage this turn. No. I think I can't do that this turn, sadly. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have the energy. Also, it wouldn't work. Okay, I'll Dex Potion this. I'll try to, like, work out Letter Opener, but I need, like, another mana. And also, I don't think it got me there. I think it got me to 27, sadly. Wait, was I right? Yeah, I was right. I needed 1 more mana. Then I could have done it. And actually, this is better, because if I'd done the line I was going to consider doing, he would have split now, which would have been awful for me. Really awkward. I guess I just split him early. Well, I say early. It's not that early, but... 12 damage. 14. We'll take the 14. Exhume, I'm going to believe you can do something for me. Maybe foolishly. In fact, foolishly. Wait, what's in there? Do I have to bring this back? I can skip, right? You can't skip it. That is so upsetting. Because I was going to say, if I do this in the other order, that has to be my choice. Maybe if I gave myself a choice, I could have avoided this. Well... pain. 15 to all won't break this guy. But if I strike, it will do. The problem is I'm splitting him at a really high amount of health again. Basically as high as it would have been, so... Like, I've kicked the can down the road, so to speak, and I was worried this was going to happen. I do get cleave, though. I mean, I have to do this, right? I'm dead. But I had to do it. Honestly, I don't know if that was entirely my fault. I feel like the game did me super dirty there. Honestly, I don't transform cards. It's never the right play. I refuse to believe that's ever the right play. Like, I just generated a curse. Choosing a card is fine. Random rare relic, take 18 damage. You know what? I'll do that. I'm the Ironclad. It's the Tungsten Pog. Okay. 3 elites, ideally. There is a pathway with 4, potentially. I do have a few question mark tiles. Actually, I'm going to try and avoid some of the question mark tiles. I'll try and play this. I'll try and play the game, basically. And you know what? I'll slow roll this turn. I'll take no damage. Because I need to get my healing game going. Alright, never mind. Instantly punished. Because of course you're going to attack me both turns, back to back. You've definitely done that many times before in the past. This isn't the first time. Metallicized sword, boomerang, or clothesline. I kind of do like the sword boomerang. I like multi-hitting moves. It's not my favorite because it is random. But I think you're pretty weak, and I don't really have the energy for you. 35 gold, heal 18. Or 75 to remove. Yeah, let me heal, actually. That makes me feel happy about life. Also, it doesn't matter if it's a random target if there's only one enemy. Pommel, close, iron wave. It's a pommel. Deal damage, draw a card. What's not to like about it? The core. I'm willing to take 1 here. I mean, actually, taking 1 damage means I will, if I don't take... Oh, I didn't take 1 damage. I forgot the Tungsten Pog. But even if I'd taken damage, the Burning Blue would have brought me back to full health. Another pommel. Infernal Blade. Oh. I'm always, like, questioning whether or not I want to take a duplicate of a card versus just keeping my deck thin. Pommel's like the special, like, really big question mark one because it is a card that draws a card, which is kind of like its own breed of card, if you know what I mean. It's not like it's going to be situational. It's very rarely I'm going to be unhappy to spend a mana to get damage and draw a card as well. It might let me fish for a really important combo piece, but I guess I don't need it right now. And also, we're going to upgrade one of them, right? The other option is Thunderclap right now, which I don't often take, but it is AoE damage. It's not the best AoE damage, but it's AoE damage. You know what? I'll try it. It could be good against the pyramids as well. Okay, this is a little bit spooky. I'm just going to try and get you both low, because I might be willing to use Explosive Potion here. Because that is a lot of damage. Unless I don't need to. Sad time. Okay. It's not worth taking the 10. Actually, it was more, right? It was 15 at the time. Flex Potion, very nice. Hemikinesis, lose 2, deal 15. I think I need some sort of, like, draw for this. Alright, I guess the draw actually is Tungsten Pog, right? Wait, actually, Tungsten Pog? 1 damage for 15. Now we're talking. I probably should curtail my adding stuff to my deck now. I've had my fun. You know what? I'll take 10. Bold play, but it's going to remove 10 next turn, I think. Yeah, it kind of removes 10 this turn. Bash into Hemokinesis is lethal. And I take 1 damage. That's an absolutely wonderful deal. The deal I would have taken again if he'd offered it to me. I think I still take the damage, to be fair. Because I think there's a reasonable shot I still take damage at this turn. We'll see. Without the 15, you'd be on 19. I guess could have defended. Maybe it was the wrong play. I don't know. Hard to say. Unceasing Top. Okay, if I can get a ton of energy generation now, this card would let me... Sorry, this relic will let me go to the moon. I could have had 3 Pommel Strikes at this point, which feels kind of silly. I do like True Grit as well for the ability to get rid of a card, but... I'm going to probably take an upgrade to my left now. Is this the thing I'm going to upgrade over any of my other cards? Actually, what do you become? You just more damage? 20 damage. Sheesh. 4 times, though. Who am I fighting? Okay, it's the Hexaghost. You know what? I think you are the card out Smith. Now I can, like, thin my own deck out and also remove bad statuses. And more to the point, you're actually a defensive card. I do need to put some defensive cards in my deck eventually. Scumbag. He got automated again, cool, I know. It's a fickle creature, the auto mod. Okay, Armaments is now the next card I've got to upgrade. Omamori is very nice. I need to remember I have it, which is normally my big weakness of Omamori. But if I get an event that says a curse is a downside, I should do it. Is Armaments to upgrade one of the strikes worth? I think it actually isn't. Versus just playing all the strikes. Then I can't artifact this either because it's a buff to himself. I wish I could throw the artifact... Sorry, the Ancient Potion at this guy. I feel like this is actually worth this guy. I've wondered now over this fight a few times of, like, do you actually ever play skills? Or do you just bum rush the guy? I think it depends what he's doing, but for the most part, putting a bit of block is not a terrible idea. If I got hit on that turn, it would have obviously been a bad idea, but in the end, it worked out nicely. Dude, I'll take a shrug off. I still think we want a bit more defense. And I've kind of got like a Twin Strikes light card. Okay. Armaments gets an upgrade. And I know this is spicy because if I go this way, I have to fight the other elite. Actually, that's not true. We can decide still. I'll try and play this one a bit slower, maybe. We are healing 8 as well at the end of turns now, which is a pretty big deal. Hmm. I'm gonna try this line. I'm not thrilled by this, though. I knew a draw is the last card. I really need this early. We're actually not taking any damage this turn, though, because of the Tungsten Pog. It just doesn't feel good that I've let these guys do their full dazing routine for the entirety of the turn. So I suspect we're going to get hit for 10 damage at one point. Maybe I get lucky in the daze don't cause me too many issues, but now that I see my hand, it's not going to happen, is it? Oh my god, what am I doing? Just drawing all my strikes. My deck's entirely dazed, I think, at this point. Please draw an attack card next turn. I could get screwed by RNG here. But surely not. Okay. Yeah, we do get hit for 10 eventually. Honestly, could be worse. First attack does 8 additional damage. Dark Embrace, if a card's exhausted, draw a card. We don't exhaust... Ah, that's not quite true. We rarely exhaust cards. But I don't think it's worth paying 2 for it. Havoc, I think, is almost unplayable. Unless I have the gift of sight, I suppose. If I have Pegasus's Millennium item, or what it's called. Idol? Item? Millennium puzzle piece thing? I can't remember what it's called. It's the Millennium Eye, right? Was it called the Millennium Eye? If I had his Millennium Eye, then I could take Havoc. But I'd prefer to take Toon World. Anyway, I think we skip. Now, here's the big question. Do I just, slap it on the table and go for the elite? Puzzle is better than Eye. What did the puzzle... I mean, you might say spoilers, but, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like... Oh my god, how old is it now? Is it 30 plus years? It must be like 31 years old, right? The puzzles gimmick is just you win. Yeah. Isn't the puzzles gimmick is just like there's a guy that manipulates your deck to win in ways which the game doesn't intend you to win? Like, this card effect isn't even this Yugi. It's like, it doesn't matter. The Egyptian god is, like, making it so. I kick his liver, and he collapses. I win the game. It was some bullshit things. Let's take the aggressive angle. Whenever I lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Just gain 30 block. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Actually, that's kind of interesting too. Reaper. Well, there are a few interesting cards here, to be honest with you. You know what? Give me Reaper. I think it's kind of fun. Give me this so I maybe don't die, and then we'll carry on, I guess. I don't know if this is the best or the worst outcome. I'll tell you in a minute. There is 12 healing, though. I play the moon, and I stab the moon, lowering the water and killing all your fish. There was, like, gimmicks like that, though. Like, I vaguely remember a story about this that... The reason things were so weird in the beginning of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was that there was obviously the source material was a manga. And just wild bullshit thing happens in the manga, like, the killing the moon thing to lower the tide so the fish die. So that went on. Then they were making the show based on that manga as well, and nothing really made sense. Then behind the scenes, like... I don't know if it was actually Konami to begin with, but we'll just say it's Konami to begin with for the sake of the story. We're like, okay, we want to actually make this a card game. So we need an actual rule set. While Konami were doing that, someone else was making the original games on like the Game Boy Advance. And they didn't know what the rules were either, because the bag didn't really have a set of rules either. And basically everyone at first just made their own thing. And then eventually, like a year later, they're like, okay, here's the card game. This show's a card game like based show. This will be the rules. Sometimes things will get twisted, you know, for the sake of the show. But this is the rules now, okay? Which is why, like, I can't remember what the original game was called. It was called, like, Nightmare Troubadour or something. It just doesn't have the same rules as Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, I play a level 7 monster with no tributes. Go get a, you know, Red Eyes Black Dragon. It was just the Wild West out there. Anyway. I'm a bit concerned about this vulnerability that's coming. You know what? Let's drink an artifact potion. I'll hit you again. And you know what? I'll hit you one more time. So, Hemokinesis is obviously really good, but I feel like the Bash line is not the better line. I think the Thunderclap... I mean, I could calculate this, I suppose, but I feel like Thunderclap, Hemokinesis, Strike is better. And this is why I got this potion. Oh my god! If I bashed instead of... Actually, to be fair, if I bashed instead, I think I would have done less damage. Wait, no. Armament Hemokinesis. Yeah, I found the lethal. Darkstone Periapt. If I get a curse increase my max health, how does that work with Omamori? Is this, like, unbelievably anti-synergistic? See, offering, take an offering. Okay, I feel like everyone always tells me as well, and the Hexaghosts just don't ever heal before it. Because does his first damage do, like, a percentage of your health as damage? Is that why people get annoyed at me? In any case, I won't do it then. I will smith offering. My opening hand is real good. Oh my god, my opening hand is real good. Offering. Big armaments. Some are calling it the biggest armaments of all time. Reaper. Delicious health. Hemokinesis. Wait. Maybe I should have Thunderclapped instead. I think this is actually a better line, but I could be wrong. Actually, I'm almost certainly wrong. I think the vulnerability into getting more health would have been nicer. Right, you're doing 30 damage to me, which I'm not thrilled by. I'll reduce it a little bit. Oh, I didn't even think the Tungsten Pog is so pog here, because he does a lot of, like, small intervals of damage, which I'm really good at dealing with. Alright, well, the ordering is obviously not great here, but it's still one more damage. Oh, you know what, also, now that I think about it, when I did my opening turn, I think the Reaper was better because of the Akabeko. I think the vulnerability was a weaker line, so I think actually I did make the right play. The wiki says Omamori and the necklace are anti-synergies. Beautiful. I love to see that. That makes me so happy. Alright, vulnerable this guy. I think I know I've upgraded this, but I think we actually want to get rid of the strikes. So, no, let's get rid of defense. I do think I want to get my strikes out of my deck more than defense, though, because I'm a bit more offensive than defensive. Alright, well, that's slightly awkward. I think we still hit you while the vulnerability's on. I'll take one. I might break through this nerd. Just about. Alright. Not even Vang. I do live this turn. I think I can still play Hemokinesis as well, because this isn't 30 damage. It's actually 25 that's incoming. So as long as I play a True Grit, I'm okay. Burn the Strike. I think I played the other Strike. Those could be problems, though, in the future. It's gonna be tight. I knew I was gonna draw a bird, is the sad thing. You know what? I play this. Then I play this. Uh-oh. This is not the good turn. I think it is the game. Oh my god. I was so close. If only 2 of my relics didn't do absolutely nothing, we might have done something. Alright, give me one more run back. Rare cards. You know what, rare cards? I didn't really get to choose it. I should have read the text. Berserk. Okay, well, it's made me the Hexaghost. It is the best shape, to be fair. If there's going to be any shape-based ghost, I would like to be a Hexaghost. That is a scaling triangle? Hello? I mean, a hexagon really is just a bunch of triangles. It's meant to be equilateral. Actually, I say that. You could still get a misshapen hexagon, I suppose, which would have a scaling triangle in it. So really, the hexagon is just made of all the other good shapes tied together. Anyway, my opening is complete garbage. You know what? Let's do this for fun. I'm probably getting punished for this, but... Alright, never punished. Glug, glug, glug. Yeah, let's take Cleave. I like AoE damage. Not a good idea to berserk them right now. I'll find a way to make you work, berserk. Don't worry about it. Iron Wave, Sever Soul, or Burning Pact. Exhaust a card, draw 2 cards. I get to pick the card. I'm just not super, like, thrilled by it yet. I don't know. It's the... Honestly, it's the big question about Slay the Spire. I guess it's like the whole point of the game, right? It's where do you like pivot into a build or not pivot into a build? I feel like it's too early to go for like an exhaust type build, which is like where I feel like this leans into is the exhaust build. Just in its own deck, maybe I could make it work, but then I'm spending 33% of my mana to not be attacking or defending. I don't think I can take Sever Soul. It's really, do I take Iron Wave or not, but I think I just skip. I also don't love Iron Wave, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess getting 10, like, stats of some variety. I mean, it's 2 mana for 6 damage and 5 block, and this is 1 mana for 5 block and 5 damage. So it's a pretty good deal. You know what? Alright, I'll take it. I've convinced myself. Sure, I have the health. Last time I did this, you Giga Punished me. Also, I need to upgrade, actually. I need to get Berserk up 1 level. I think now it's actually playable. Obviously not this turn, but it is playable. feel Iron Wave's a bit underwhelming. I kind of agree. But maybe in this very, very early part of the game, it's clearly better than a strike or a defend. So I can't really look the gift horse in the mouth, so to speak. Now I can look it in the mouth this time and, you know, say no down its throat. Bloodletting lose 3 health to gain 2 energy. I don't really need this right now. I've already got a card that punishes me for gaining energy and I'm not playing it. So I guess we headbutt, which means I can pull the card back when I need to play it or when I can play it better. When you have Iron Wave to the opponent's wave back, they should do. But maybe they can't Iron Wave. Maybe they're not made of iron. Actually, now I look at my skin, am I a zombie? My skin is very green. Okay, this is actually the perfect battle to do this. The vulnerable well after the end of the turn, right? So I can just hit him. Wake up, sleepyhead. And now I have 4 energy a turn. Give me that back. Still managing to take 15 damage on this turn. Bash him again. Iron Wave him. I think we'll play block this time. I'll take 10 damage. Ironclad's a sickly British boy in an iron lung. I mean, that would be kind of dark, honestly. I mean, to be fair, I think the underwhelming theme of this game is dark, but... Did I just call all green-skinned people zombies? No, just like this tone of green in particular. This is like a sickly green color. This is like the bile is in your subcutaneous skin. I think that's the right word for it. Do I have no defense in my deck? Am I? Defenseless? Defenseless, I guess is the word. I mean, I'm probably killing you next turn, so I guess I just bring this back. But I took way more damage than I thought. The Tungsten Pog is back again. For more pogging action. I still think I take Pummel. If I don't even like Pummel as well, I can just exhaust it, right? I can just play the card and get rid of it. I think because I'm going to fight another elite, I have to take a heal here. Really? This is never going to get better than now, is it? I think we just do it. I do take 10 damage with this turn, but for all future turns, it's going to be better. It's every other turn I could theoretically play it. But obviously, I would have taken like 30 on this turn. Sadly, I can't quite pick up a kill still. But again, I think I've taken the early pain so that in the future, I'll be okay. That's how I'm looking at this. Give me that back. I guess I'll hit you. I was going to say, what are the likelihoods I do 28 damage this turn? I guess not that likely. Maybe I should hit the other one to kill him before this turn. Alright, we are kind of hemorrhaging health right now. But we have, I think, some chill times ahead of us, right? Please tell me I've got lethal. I think I have got lethal, but... Okay. You know what? Not too bad. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Sure. Juggernaut. Whenever I gain block, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. I could go for this, because I think to take Juggernaut, one of my first steps is to gain energy. And this gives me energy. So let's try it. For each curse in my deck, I start each combat with a strength. Okay. Don't know how to feel about that one. Okay, I have to go through the shop if I want 3 elites. Alright, well, that's the card I'm going to take. By card, I mean the relic I'm going to take. I'm not even going to look at anything else. Actually, I'll look at you. That's a bargain for 20-something gold. You know what? I've been so, like... Oh, no, I did get cleave. I was going to say, I've been so, like, prudent to make sure I've always got, like, piercing and cleaving and stuff. Sorry, cleaving I meant, not piercing. I thought I didn't have any, but I do have any. I've just not drawn it. I'll try Swift to draw it. Nope. Alright. Game doesn't like me. I can kill one of them, though. Which I think is the line. That removes 8 damage off the board. Bonk on my deck. Okay, everyone's flipped. And then no one attacks me. Sure. Another cleave. I don't think I need another one. True grit is more appealing, but it's sometimes it's like until I can upgrade it, and I think unupgraded it's almost untakeable. I'll take Rampage. That gives me a win condition. Okay, I'm gonna skip my turn because I think the grand plan is I set Berserk off while he's asleep. I'd love to play you, but surely I draw it next turn. Okay, we play Berserk. Mummy's Hand will make something free. Which actually now in the whole grand scheme of things doesn't matter. Let me bring something back. Let's bring Rampage back. Hit you. And now we are in an interesting spot. We Rampage you. I shrug you off. Try to draw another Rampage. Anytime I play a block now, I do 5 damage, so we can be a bit more defensive because my defense is an offense. The only question I've got now is, do I play this to take no damage? Actually, I think I will do. Because it'll accumulate over multiple turns. Alright, beautiful. Start with strength. Very nice. Double block metallicize. What about metallicize plus my thingy? I posted your anti-green rhetoric to Twitter. Congratulations, getting cancelled. It honestly was a good run. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I'm just like setting up one about to deal 5 damage. Iron Wave's good with the power. Yeah, good point. I didn't think about that. You know what? I'm going to take Metallicize partially because I've got the mummified hand anyway. The Queen of England said life in prison. I know you're lying because the Queen's dead. We have the King of England. Unless you've dug her up. I think you're the zombiest. Cool. Aha. Got you. That Lizzie immortal. Honestly, I was beginning to think like that at one point. Not that, you know, I was wishing the death of the Queen or anything, but she's just been so, like, ever-present in most people's lives. Like, it just felt like she was almost like, you know, a national monument type thing. If, you know, it sounds stupid, but it sounds like, you know, like someone that's like Trafalgar Square or something. It's just something that's always going to be there. I know within reason, like, theoretically get destroyed, but it's the same way build that convinces everyone it's a good card. I'm not sure I'd go that far, but it's certainly better than some of the ones we've seen so far. Your favourite Queen fact of the day is her death, they had a performance of Wicked, and the first words of the musical are good news. She's dead. I mean, a performance of Wicked. Yeah, I guess my timing maybe wouldn't be cancelled, but I imagine, like, you know, if they'd heard about it, it's like, guys, maybe we should change the first line or something, or maybe like, maybe we'll put this off for a day, you know. It might not be the time. Alright, 10 across the board. 3, 13. And 12. So this is lethal, right? We can play Juggernaut. I mean, we could just kill you, I suppose. Body Slam, Iron Wave, Shield, Sword Boomerang. They made an announcement about it? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm just trying to think, is this the Body Slam build? I can upgrade a card in a second, although I'd rather have taken the heal. Am I fighting? Slime. I think I don't take Body Slam right now. I actually think I skip. Like, my theory is that I don't need Body Slam yet for the Body Slam build. It's a common card as well, so I'll find it eventually. Wish I wasn't taking damage here. Wait, let's do that first. You. And into you. Bloodletting, Pommel, Searing. I think I'm very rarely ever going to be unhappy to get Pommel Strike. I might be wrong, but... especially with 4 energy. I think I'll take the Reaper as well for AoE. Alright, I'm going to take a heal. Because I'm a bit worried about the slide just one-shotting me. And dude, I forgot, with this, it's give me another strength, right? Because I always start with the Ascender's Bane. So this relic's actually quite good. My next question is, do I play Reaper this turn? I was going to say, if I get hit by it, do I do it? Or do I save it for AoE damage? But I guess I've got Cleave, so let's actually just play it. Get rid of it. Give me a bit of health, but not too much. I'm just worried in the future it's going to be a dead card. Alright, Pommel. I think I take Pommel back. But I was tempted by Armaments. I'm going to break you this turn. I should Cleave, Strike, Pommel, Berserk, and go for the 50-50. Never lucky. Alright, we're nearly set up, though. We always play Rampage. I think we almost always played this. I have made a bit of a faux pas here. Yeah, because I was going to say I'm going to draw this, aren't I? It's a 50-50. I'll play Juggernaut in the next cycle. It's not the end of the world, to be fair. It might end up being the right play anyway. Alright, being somewhat trolled by my hand, but... I think actually we can make it work. In fact, it might be the greatest hand of all time. Another slime down. And holy shit, I think we're going to see the second floor. Do I want to split? I mean, I guess there's not a lot I can do other than split you. Let's just split him. I guess he could have done 5 more damage. The second floor in this game, I know. I've only heard rumors of it, but... Immolate Demon Form Corruption. I don't think I'm desperate for Immolate. I have got a lot of AoE answers. Corruption is a card I don't think I've ever been able to use properly, but I feel like theoretically with the build I'm getting towards, like, it could work. But I think it would have been better with the top. Obviously, I couldn't have picked because I didn't get to this point with the run with the top. So, I don't know. And then Demon Fob is... I guess we go for Demon Fob and just pray that we hit another power onto it to get a 3-mana discount. Yeah, sure, let's shoot for the moon. I'm so much better with the power builds anyway. Or strength builds. I can't discard my hand. Boston Elite to get an energy, or Sozu. Dude, I really like the potions. Maybe I fucking just take the Slaver's Collar and just deal with everything else. Because only the Boston Elites are, like, the really scary battles, right? It's not quite true, but... It's not called Slay the Ground Floor. I guess the clue is in the name. It does say Spire. Although I can't imagine too many Spires having 3 floors. Actually, now I think about it, I can't really imagine too many, like, real-life Spires. Because wouldn't you say, like, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is a Spire? I feel like if it's a Spire, it has to have, like, a spiral staircase in it. Oh my god, how many elites are on the left side of the board? I just noticed. Alright, we'll go left side. Interesting Reaper opportunity. I have the Tungsten Pog, so I don't need to worry about these nerds. I guess I weaken you. Because you're the one that's actually going to hurt me in the future. I mean, that seems like the dream hand now. Wait, is it the dream hand? It's somewhat what it is. Metallicize? Actually, hang on a minute. This might not be that smart. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. I am taking a lot of damage now, but I get the demon form off. And we had Metallicize. Isn't a spire a little sharp thing on top of buildings? Yeah, I think that's like the most common thing, like a church spire. Rather than like it being the entire building. But I always imagine with Slay the Spire that it's the entire building. Though, actually, looking at the picture in the background, maybe I'm wrong. I've never noticed it as like other buildings in the background of this game. Alright, hopefully get Reaper again, so recover a bit of my health. Can you... Wait, you're doing 12, you're doing more than 12. Though I kind of want to leave you alive, but I guess I can't leave you alive. Okay. Goodbye. Descend. I'll take 1, which is actually none. Reaper. Cowards. I guess I don't get too fancy with this. Let's just end it. Cleave, Shockwave, True Grit. The lore of this game's convoluted. I knew it'd have lore. I feel like this is not that good just because... I guess the end goal of my build is that the block cards do a lot of my damage now, so it won't hit vulnerable. The weakness is nice. I guess True Grit becomes a bit more appealing as well. I think the idea is you're essentially in a world inside a tower and you're trying to get to the top, so the objective is the Spire. Okay. I'm really tempted by the True Grit, but I can't upgrade it for like the entirety of the floor. Assuming I go down the elite pathway. So I'm a bit scared of it. I'll try it. You don't give me another shrug. I think I'm never going to be that unhappy to get a shrug. If I can get the relic now that says, if you skip a card, you can get max health instead, we're going to win. The ending cinematic is your characters climbing out the top of the spire. And the lore is the defect is my goat. No, honestly, the lore is the defect just stays behind to keep the lights on. He just plugs himself into the spire. And everyone claps. Everyone's happy with this outcome. Hit a defense card. 1 in 3. Okay. Do I want to draw a card right now? I guess I don't want to draw a card, so I'll do this. The Tungsten Pog protects me from the 1. What's on the defect? The defect has caused me so many mental issues that I'm gonna shit talk it. You know what? I'm dumb. I didn't count it. It's my bad. I actually just didn't think I was going to be anywhere near lethal, but I forgot I'm getting strength every turn. Alright, it's fine. We'll just get a big Reaper off, and everyone can forget about it. Getting 5 blockers, cards exhaust you gain energy. I mean, I guess it's like the perfect card to go with the True Grit, but it's, you know, it's a 1 in 26 chance of me going to hit that interaction. I guess 1 in 25 because the card itself can't hit itself. I'm not super sold on it. And again, I get the idea of it, you know, power through into True Grit to remove the cards. But I think I'd want to target them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually willing to try this. 1 mana for 20 block is an insane deal. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? We ball. The Tungsten Pog protects anyway. I get a random power card. Okay, it's random value build, I suppose. I can't avoid it. It's just what we do here. Give him 85 gold to get a relic. Or the Curse of Shame, which would give me some more curse power, aka strength. But I think it's a really, really, really bad curse, right? Especially with like a block build. Let's just do this. If I don't play attacks in a turn, I gain energy next turn. I might actually trigger that. That's not completely crazy. Alright, whenever I lose health from a card, I gain strength. Sounds good. Hold on, let me just think about what I'm doing. There's no way to guarantee this, right? Because if I play Cleave, Shrug, Shrug, Shrugs are going to draw cards anyway. If I want to play Power Through after... I guess I can play Juggernaut first. That's the line that protects me the most. Power Through. Now, that being said, I might not want to play this still, so let me hold off on this. Okay, I'll play it. I don't want to take the damage. I forgot I had you as well, actually, armaments. Oh, Kakao, by the way. Sorry, I didn't notice you there, my friend. I'm not taking damage right now because of the Tungsten Pog. So I should hit you with one of these. I forgot about Hex. It is what it is. Okay, you die to Pummel. Metallicize. Sad. I don't think it's worth getting a Hex trigger for 5 damage. Crazy misfortune. I don't think it's worth berserking for demon form. You know what? All roads are relatively good here. Berserk would have been 12 damage taken. I don't know what I took. In the end, it would have been more than I was willing to take. Oh. I got a second. Am I dead? Because I didn't get an energy? That's funny. No, Reaper keeps me alive. I live on 1, right? No, 2. Because I'm going to get 3 Metallicize. I think I live this turn. Actually, hold on a sec. I had lethal. Yeah. You're right, I misplayed. If I just played everything, he would have been on 5. Oh, well. We might have to find a new path through life. I also need to stop putting cards in my deck. Oh my god, I have to fight the elite now. Okay, we just need some unbelievable RNG. Wait, I'm already dead, I think. Feel no pain. It's Juggernaut. Juggernaut hit demon form. Cowards. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm gonna die. Oh. I'm not gonna feel any pain from losing. I don't think this keeps me alive, but the only line is like this into this. Into kill one of these nerds. Does that matter? But like, I think that's over, right? Holy shit. I lived. Alright, wasn't even close. Okay. So after all that bullshit RNG, can we make this count? I'd really like to get a heal off Reaper. The problem with all of this is, I think I'm leaning on a line that has to get Demon Form. So I think I need to headbutt Demon Form back to play it next turn. Oh, I can't play Pummel Strike anymore. I should have Pummel Strike first. If I had one more energy this turn, we could do some things. Okay. In which case, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just keep surviving for another turn. He's attacking me this turn as well. You crazy? No, what I need you to hit. Does playing a power count as exhausting a card? Anyone know? Because if it does, I have a win condition if I Demon Form and hit Rampage. You don't think it does? The only other line that I think is to Rampage, Strike, Defend. And I kill this guy. But it basically means down the line I'm going to lose because I need the Demon Form to give me a win condition. Sincerity Exhaust. Alright, fair enough. Nice. Good roll. It still doesn't really super mega help me. But I survive another turn. A bit of order here, to be fair. Can you stop? I mean to say, can you stop? Every turn you're attacking me. I mean, I'm playing the block card, so... Give me my heal card, I beg of you. Reaper! Let's go! Alright, hang on a minute, we can get back into this now. Big heals. That's your ass. And you know what? It's nearly your ass as well. We got an insanely lucky turn. Honestly, I should have lost this run at this point. I made such a hack of the early game. Great relic. Do I want another Berserk in my deck? I mean, it's 0 cost, get a mana discount, but I get vulnerable on myself. Actually, it's 2 vulnerable. Never mind, we don't take it. Yeah, we don't take it. Hello, Snecko. Snecko, I don't really want to play Combust against you, buddy. But I will play Berserk against you. Just send it all his way. Goodbye, Combust. I may regret that decision down the line. Holy shit, the lack of discounts. Demon Form hit, not... Actually, we should play Strike first. Yeah. Play Strike first. Demon Form, discounted. Hit Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike, draw a good card, please. Inflame. Hit Iron Wave. I'm gonna pop the skill pot as well. I want a block card. It's kind of a block card, I won't deny that. Will Disarm be better for me over the course of the battle, though? I don't know. Probably not. I think I just take the flat block. Then I can't play this. Reaper is free! I think I will just take the Reaper this turn. I could wait for this to go up more, but honestly, I'm happy. Three mana strike to get the kill. Heavy Blade Disarm Pommel. Like, theoretically, Heavy Blade should be insane, but... do I just take it? Yeah, I just take it, right? If it wasn't upgraded, I would have thought about it, but I have to take it. We gain strength. It does require me to play a card, which is a bit awkward to play, but... It's like the payoff for doing all of this. I don't think I take another Shrug off now. I also think we don't go for this elite fight. I think we actually take a heal. Stabilize a little bit. There's still 3 elites this floor for me. That's a great get. A free demon form? No mind if I do, rubs hands together. Okay. Do we want to armaments the demon form first? Actually, wait, I can play everything, I think. Juggernaut. Armaments, demon form. Demon form me. It's metallicized, which then has to hit cleave. Yeah, it was guaranteed I was going to play everything here. I cleave you, and it's you that I go after. We are going to take a pretty big hit of damage this turn, but we're so set up, it's crazy. Armaments decided about the upgrade. Yeah, true. I just not had the opportunity to do it, though. Okay, we don't have to play demon form this turn. I know, Sag. God's sake, 1 damage off. You know what? Shoot for the moon. I'll hit you with one of the 5 damage hits. I believe. Okay, I'm beginning to believe less now. It's not worth risking. Let me finish you off. Rampage you. Taking no damage this turn anymore. And I tell you what, Reaper is coming up. That being said, I'd also like to not die. Yeah, I would just kill you. I'd have taken more damage farting around. Alright, a bit late for the Molten Egg. My deck is 29 cards. I mean, anytime I get a card that just says power on it, gain 2 strength, surely it's a good get. It discounts another card. My only issue is I kind of need the spinning top again, right? To make my mana cheat worth more for me. I'm tempted by Impervious as well. Just 2 mana gain 30 block. Just negate the turn. Again, I don't think I take Combust here. Right, whatever. Whatever, I take no damage on the opening turn. Good enough for me. Wait, I've got the Tungsten Pog. Hang on a minute, does this actually work? Okay, never mind. I've got Tungsten Pog. I should always play this, it turns out. There is no downside. Speaking of no downside, this guy's not attacking me this turn. We'll play it. Don't need to play the card that puts bad cards in my deck. I'm going to wait on Reaper. I can get more value, I think. I hope. Wait. Just looking at my cards. It's only 8 healing, right? It feels really bad, but I think that might have been right. Now I think it was right. Stop putting armor on yourself, you massive nerd. Inflame? Oh, you hit Reaper. I don't mind if I do. Knock all your armor off, then feast. Oh my god, a 28 heal. Can you please hit the guy at the back, please? Thank you very much. We do enrage this guy, but do I care? No. Again, great cards, all upgraded. Well, the attacks are all upgraded, I suppose. Do I put Combust in my deck? It's actually, like, with the Tungsten Pog, pretty good. Okay, it's just the thickest deck of all time, it turns out. I can't help myself. Sure, play Evolve. Why not? Sure, play Combust. Sure, play Juggernaut. Sure, play Impervious. Why not? Play it all, baby! Metallicized, Pobble, Defend, Strike, True Grit, the Ascender's Bane, taking no damage. Somehow you're on 19 health? Excuse me, what's happened to you? I've not even played my best cards. That might be the best fight I've ever had versus that guy. He caused me no threats. Okay, Ghostly Armor, I really like it as well. 32 card deck now. Not even checked who I'm fighting. Okay, so the Knight guy. Sure, that might trigger eventually. We'll see. I mean, he might be the right play. Just play this and hope Impervious. Alter line is to just play Impervious. But I'm only taking 14 if I fail this. Oh, the game just wants me to succeed. The cleat triggers. I probably shouldn't Berserk here. I'm tempted to, but I probably shouldn't. I take 0 damage. Metallicized, Headbutt. What do I want to come back? Honestly, does it matter? Like, I guess Reaper for healing, but I'm only missing 1 health. You know what? Get it out of my sight. I don't need it anymore. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. Okay. This wasn't a great turn. The Reaper's pointless. My bad. I'll just redraw the Reaper in a future battle. Sword Boomerang could go crazy as well, but I really need to stop adding cards to my deck. But I feel like anything with a multiplier on it is pretty good, since I'm going to be gaining a ton of strength. But I guess Heavy Blade is my answer for this anyway. I've got Pummel as well. I don't need this. I don't think I need this either. Okay, this fight is a bit spooky. I'll give you that. I'm pretty spooked. I might actually pop this instantly. If you use the Boomerang, I have to change my accent to Australian too. I think that's an accent you can get away with without getting cancelled on YouTube, so there was a chance. Honestly, good on you, Australia, for allowing comedic voices in this day and age. Good, eh, mate? Exactly, Vang. Vang gets it. I can do a 50-50 here if I do Defend Armaments. And actually, I can get a better than 50-50 reward, kind of, if I hit the Inflame instead. So I get 3 strength. Because if I hit Reaper, it's a pretty good heal. Okay, we get Reaper instead. Decent damage, decent heal. Crikey, mate. Kangaroo, wallaby, platypus, mate. Yes, how very Australian of you. Why not join me for another shrimp on the Barbie? Mate. I don't think I need Berserk here. Okay, I kill you. This is where the multi-hitting moves would go crazy. I think I headbutt. Probably Iron Wave back, actually. Bizarrely. I don't take damage this turn and I hit you. Actually, I had lethal. I need to, like, look at the numbers, honestly. It doesn't matter in this case, but... I keep forgetting how much attack I've got. Or strength I've got at this stage. Still looking for someone to smuggle your platypus. You know they sweat milk? Weird creatures. Anyway, we'll upgrade armaments. Alright, Rupture could be nice. Actually, now I think about it, Rupture is completely pointless. The downside of Rupture is it means that... Sorry, the downside of the Tungsten Pog, the very rare downside of it is that this won't trigger Rupture anymore. And I don't have any other card that can do that, so it's kind of worthless. Oh well, better than nothing. I guess it was a 1-mana discount. I'm gonna try and save Pummel for later. You know, I'll do it. I'll take some damage here. I think it's worth. Bearing in mind down the line, also that was a horrible play for me. I should have played the strikes first to make sure I hit the right thing. But yeah, down the line I'm going to gain health, so it shouldn't matter. But I wish you were upgraded. I think I actually just True Grit. If I hit Impervious, so be it. Right. Pommel or armaments immediately? I think I pommeled an armament. Okay. We're not going to play power through this turn, but we're kind of all set up now. You have too much blocks for me. I can't Reaper you this turn, so I guess we're going to save the Reaper for later. Do I just burn it? No, it's not worth just burning it. I'm metallicizing anyway, and I've got the Tungsten Pog. It's going to come good eventually, this Reaper. It's going to give me a full heal. And then I'll be the one that's laughing. Can you stop scaling, please? 12! That's too much attack, man. This is 94 damage, to be fair. I think I'll bring that back. If you don't mind. Wait, do I have lethal this turn? 24, 25. It is lethal. Okay, I'll forgo the healing, because I'm going to get healing anyway. Freeing fire? Oh, I mean, we take an offering. See an offering, take an offering. Sacred bark. Zeko's Eye is kind of interesting, actually. Starting combat confused, but I've got quite a heavy deck. But I just don't think I risk it. There's no point, I've got energy for it. Just give me better potions. It's the motion of the potion. Okay, do I go balls to the walls for elites again? Or do I calm down finally? We're not going to fight the heart, I think. I just want to... As we get further and further to the Ascensions, I just want to, like, wrap up for certain the run win. And the Flaming Elite is just too scary for me. Okay, there is a guaranteed line here for getting Demon Form. Perfect, I get everything that I wanted. So good. Impervious, it might be one of your turns. Although, actually, I say this, I look at my entire hand. And there's a lot of block cards in here. How much am I actually taking? 23, 33. Yeah, I don't need to worry about this. I'll give you one of these. Pretty good Reaper. I guess the downside of the Reaper, though, is I'm not getting the health, really. Although if I just... taking 28, Reaper into power through... 32 damage on you. Oh, it's just a bit awkward this turn. Not entirely awkward. I mean, I guess I can use a potion to make my life easier. Like, I can just pop the 28 guy and feel fairly happy about life. One of you's popping. 29, I guess it's you. And then you. It'd take a lot for me to put a card in my deck now. Actually, I'll put you in my deck. Turns out it'd take actually not a lot. Just 0 mana. I'll take you. You know what? Fuck it. Let's roll the dice. Chrysalis, Deep Breath, Panache. Every time I play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 to all. That feels pretty good because I do play a lot of cards in a turn and it's power that costs 0. Apotheosis feels fairly good as well, to be completely honest with you. And 0 mana draw 3. Pretty good. I have a 37 card deck. It's getting heavier, my deck, not lighter. I kind of hate this opening. You know, I don't need to be in too big a rush. We can chill. Might want to go to a shop as well at some point. Wait, I've got 37 gold. It's not that bad, actually. I'm not going to a shop, am I? I can't even pivot to a shop. Alright, I guess no shops for me. Whatever. Shops aren't important. I know I just took Apotheosis, but... Wait, I've got enough block. Never mind. I was going to say, I'd rather take no damage this turn, but I forgot I've got the Cleat. Okay. Panache is guaranteed to Impervious. Good deal. Offering. I mean, I feel like you're dead, but I should probably do the maths. At the very least, I can play Impervious this turn and feel fairly happy about my life. But isn't this just infinite damage? I'm actually trying to draw, gain health, the card. But I can't find it, so I think we just end the battle. Big body slam. Okay, I love Spot Weakness, but it's not for this run. Another Pummel I can get behind. Demon Form for free? Don't mind if I do. Iron Wave. Strike. Demon Form out for Juggernaut. Nice. I probably shouldn't have taken that risk, actually. I should probably play Juggernaut over the Strike. Yeah, that was way smarter. I actually took an unnecessary risk. Again, it kind of doesn't matter in the whole grand scheme of things, but... I mean, Impervious Body Slam feels fairly good here. Who am I fighting? Okay, it's not the guys that punish powers. I love to see that. Okay, Armaments, Apotheosis. I guess I didn't need Apotheosis with Armaments now I think about it as well. Oh well. Oh well. I'm just too wealthy. What a shame. I'm just playing it. I probably could get more value, but 69 is a pretty good health total. For multiple reasons. Metallicize? People who win a lot say Apotheosis is a guaranteed win. I've heard of this tale. Don't know if I've ever witnessed it, but I've heard of the tale. The tales of the better people. I think I just chill. Actually, I just chill. Okay, now we play you. You. Beautiful. Disarm's actually pretty bad against the boss I'm fighting. You know what? Flame Barrier. Get it to deck. I'll make it a 40-card deck before the end. I basically made Rampage slowly more and more worse. Ah, well. Alright, what's in the pot? Exhaust any number of cards in my hand or gain an attack. Sure, give me an attack. That is not the attacks I was looking for. We'll take Clothesline. I forgot I get 2 of them. Alright, you take a Clothesline. You take a Clothesline. I'll take a Juggernaut. I'll take an Inflame. The Flaming Barrier will do nothing. I'm tempted to play it still for unknown reasons. Cleave. Headbutt. Cleave me back. Hit him. End turn. You know what? Juggernaut me first. You'll love to see it. Armaments me next. Impervious me. Do I even need to do this? Hang on a second. 28 damage. I mean, I guess why not? The battle's not going to last that much longer. I don't even know if I need to play this, but let's just do it. My entire hand is now free. Things are happening that I don't understand anymore. Just people are popping. I don't know what's causing it, which is actually a great place to be in. I'm not going to take Sword Boomerang. I was considering it. We can do better than Sword Boomerang as my 40th card. Armaments. Combust. Nah. Weak roll. Hit him with one of these. I don't really want to pummel right now. The Reaper also feels fairly weak, because I'm already healing to full anyway. Assuming I take no more damage. I guess I'll play some block. I'll just hit you. Actually, I'll pummel you as well. Impervious is fine here. So now I have another energy. Excuse me. Oh, wait, if I did Apotheosis, I might have been able to end the battle. You know what? Just be the change you want to see in the world. I misplayed that. I almost certainly had lethal. I had lethal. Unnecessary take 36 damage. I'm sure that's fine. So that won't punish me. I have more options. I don't need them, to be honest with you, game. We can do better than Body Slam still. Let me upgrade Apotheosis as well now. Where are you? And I think the game is doing its best to, like, steer me through to a victory that I'm, like, desperately trying to throw right now. At least that's how it feels. It's like, no, stop doing this, you're gonna lose. I'm like, no, Gabe, I will play this card in the wrong order. I will risk losing. Alright, Apotheosis. Blammo. Metallicize. I guess we should have considered this, but yeah. It's fine. Inflame something. I hit the defend, I think. You will pop this guy now, so I'm not gaining damage. And I guess I can freely Berserk this turn, because I can block everything. Oh, good, another repeater dead as well. Almost everything is coming up me right now. 35 damage in here. Okay, he's at 60. 35. 52. 62. He's dead. Doesn't matter. Flex Potion is probably the potion we want to take into the boss. It's so unbelievably good. I think I'll discard this if I get, like, Artifact, for example. I don't think I put I Feel No Pain in my deck. I don't think it's a good addition. Iron Wave is at least interesting, but again, I'm not sure that's the card I'm after. That's the card I'm after. I found it. Oh, I found it! That's so good. Okay, hang on a minute. We could be going to the moon here. We are in moon territory, I think. We're certainly orbiting something. Sure. Wait. Sure. So much delicious health. Rampage or block? The block will take me up to 9. Actually, this is a better line. I'm healing 6 anyway. It's too much going on right now. My brain can't comprehend what's going on. I'm just fucking playing the cards. I assume I can get out of the problem. Whatever problem shows up, I'll fix it. There you go. There's a problem solved. Give me that back. I feel a bit like this is a run where I've just been given all the good cards. And like this is the peak of what this can do. I actually don't think I play anything here. I usually play the best when the build's so complicated you know what's going on. I don't think that's what's going on right now. I think the build is like unbelievably simple actually. I just think it's the relics are all so good that it kind of doesn't matter what's going on, I'm just going to win. I guess that was a bit unnecessary. Yeah, the elements isn't really doing anything anymore. But it got me here, you know? You're the substitute, you know? You play every round up until the final. You don't play in the final, your team goes on to win it. Did you not compete? No, you competed. You've played your part in the story. Same thing for Armament. It's played its part. It's done what it needs to do. It needs to get me to the point where I got Apotheosis. And now the rest of us can carry the rest of the way. I'm just going to play every single card if you don't mind. Oh, the wounds! The wounds! Okay, we don't play the wounds. It turns very easy. I just play all the cards. You are doing a lot of damage to me, though. I'll concede. That's a lot of damage that's coming in. I guess I just murder rate one. Although you're taking 6, right? Yeah. So why, wait, it's when I'm attacked. Okay, never mind, I'm not doing 6, right? No. I should kill one of you. Well, it was actually quite a lot of damage. Ah, you're still doing a lot of damage. Okay, this is fine. It's still fine. It's still fine. I mean, they're gonna have to summon some more friends in a second. That's all I'm saying. I'd really love to play Limit Break, but it's... actually, hang on a minute. If I play Limit Break, 16 attack. 75 damage in here, so I can't kill the boss. So yeah, I should do this. Then pummel you. I do take some damage. But I'm closing in. I know my deck is so thick, but I'm closing in on Reaper. I should do this because I've got Headbutt to bring it back if worse came to worse. I think I leave you like this. It's perfect for meat on the bone. Small. I was going to say small fish. Potentially small fish. Alright, I have to kill the boss. We'll get the meat on the bone instead. I actually think this is worse than this for me right now, so I'll make a swap. Oh, corruption's interesting. I'm actually not sure corruption is a good idea. We've not rolled it yet until now. If I just blow the guy up really quickly, does it actually matter? I guess it doesn't, but equally, do I care? Like, I've already got so much mana cheat. But it does make my opening really shit. You know what? I'm going to do it. To be fair, my opening's pretty garbage regardless. And I just hold on to you. I don't need to play you right now. Unceasing Top with Corruption is actually a fairly good shout. Okay. I see the line now. Oh, actually the curse. Oh well, still a good turn. Alright, Apotheosis time. Rampage. Bubble. Headbutt. Give me the rampage back, please. Ow. Good thing I have a 40 card deck to exhaust. Exactly. Oh, you're going to exhaust now. Ah, that's okay. 35 damage I'm taking. I'm already blocking 35, so I guess I'll leave the other shrug alone now. Yeah, let's just burn this. That's fine. Free bash. Rampage you again. And yeah, everything works out fine. Panache. Pommel. Pummel. We are taking a bit more damage now, I've noticed. Honestly, does this offer me anything, like, great? Who have I not fought yet? Who's the last guy? I fought the snake lady. I fought the... Oh, fuck, I'll just do it. Whatever, in for a penny for a pound. Okay, it's this guy again. I was going to say, I fought Scythe Lord. Who's the third guy for this floor normally? Is it the head? Is that the third boss? Anyway, I've drawn Corruption again. Head boy, okay. I couldn't remember if they were a boss or not. Flame Barrier is very good on this turn anyway. Okay, don't need to play Impervious right now. I can heal in the campfire. True. I'm just more worried about just, you know, full on, flat out dying. I have to be a little bit careful here. I think I drink you. I'm okay with this outcome. I'm still okay with this outcome. Still okay with this outcome? Alright, we're done. Oh my god, Apotheosis is free? I didn't even consider that. You know, that wasn't my smartest idea. I can actually pull the card back to save me for this turn. I really do want to pop my pot. 30, 42, 55, 71. And I can't play all of them anyway. I should have brought a card back with Pommel to then use it. And there's a decent chance I draw Reaper next turn, but it's only going to give me 1 health. Okay. I'm going to save the pot, because I've got the meat on the bone anyway. Give me Impervious for the next turn. Don't talk to me. Okay, I'll take no damage this turn. Oh my god, I'm going to kill you. Alright, fine. Found lethal where I didn't think there was. Choose a skill to start in my hand. Easiest deal of all time. Okay, you've come to the wrong neighborhood. You're in the wrong Spire, buddy. Wait, are you in the wrong Spire? We'll see. Apotheosis, Juggernaut, Evolve. I guess I'll Limit Break. Rampage. I am taking 28 damage, but that's okay. We start off slow, and I get faster. Inflame. Iron Wave. Strike him down. Defend. Offering. Panache. Combust. Flame Barrier. Bash. He's in the wrong Spire. I take half my health of turn 1. You don't understand. I have to do like the anime thing where I let them hit me first. Then, like, you know, it's a big dust cloud and like the, you know, I think it's normally the way around that it's the good guy that does this. But like, not the main good guy, not the protagonist. But like the side, like, rangy character that gets his ass kicked like every single fight. And that's all he's there for, is to get his ass kicked in every single fight he's in. There's like a big dust cloud and it's like, huh. It's like, you know, like, you weren't as strong as you thought you were. And then, like, the dust cloud settles and you just see a shadow and emerging from it is the guy with, like, no damage. That's kind of what I've done, but I've taken the actual damage, but I'm just, like, strutting it away from it. Transient is the bane of speedrunners. What's Transient? Which is a card I've played. Anyway, more block, please. You know what? My health, buddy. Oh, the enemy's called the Transient. I can imagine why. You're like getting right towards the end of the battle, and then just this guy gets in your way. And the guy that's pretending to be cool, but I just collapse like the second the camera pans out. Yeah, I could see that. Well, you don't really need to play armaments here. I was very tempted to, but why? I guess we just pummel you to death. That's better. Wait, how does this work? If I... This is a really bad time for science, but if I berserk now, do I take 0 damage? Yes. Good. Just ready to check. The science. Nice try, buddy. Okay. And you look at the health I left myself at. Perfect for meat on the bone. So good at this game. Do I want Bludgeon? Not really. Do I want to Shrug It Off Plus? Honestly, I'm happy with my perfect 40 card deck. Honestly, there's no reason to smith anymore. I'm just going to upgrade. Apotheosis starts in my hand anyway. Oh my god, demon form to begin with. The game is smiling on me on this day. Okay, we'll drink this. Glug, glug, glug. Fairly weak, to be honest with you, but I'll take uppercut. I get 2 of them. Apotheosis me. Demon form me. You are in trouble, guys. Give him a sky uppercut. There goes all your artifacts. Oh no, here comes some more attacks though. Hit him again. Again. Okay, you do some damage to me, but honestly, I'm set up. Ish. I guess the issue is going to be, how do I play this on a turn? Wait, 50-50 the bash? Oh, do I berserk for this? You know what? I'm not a PE55Y. We'll do it. Mana cheat. Mana cheat. Oh, like offering is the dream. Oh my god, you guys are in a world of hurt now. What's in the box? A headbutt? Oh my god. Headbutt this guy. Give me a limit break back, please. Pommel strike. Play the limit break. It's quite a lot of damage I've got. Probably should consider about, you know, blocking the rest of this turn. I guess we'll do this, though, and then just hit you with one of these. How are you alive? Is that a flex potion? Yeah, it's also an upgraded flex potion. I might want to play it at some point. Okay, I'm going to play it now because I've got heavy blades. That's 149 damage. Also, this is quite a lot of damage. Just 145 damage, I think, quick maths. I can give you one of these. I'll give you one of these. That's this guy dead. Goodbye. And I suppose I should consider killing you since you were the ones attacking me. You're actually apparently the alpha threat. Aww. Okay, you can hit me one more time. Why not play before your limit break? Well, you know, I wouldn't be able to do that fancy turn then, would I? That's how you do it. You misplay every single battle, but just because you've got such unbelievably good relics, it doesn't matter. The game is simply free. Alright, well, that's A15 done. I can get my first sneak peek of what A16 it is as well. What are we going to deal with on A16 when we get there? Shops are more costly? Oh no, it's my favourite thing to do in this game, is shopping. Anyway, YouTube, that'll do it for this episode. Sorry it's a bit of a long one, but, you know, I couldn't predict the third one to be as long as it was. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone helps me out. See you next time. Bye!